okay, I need you to turn to First Corinthians. Like that's how people start off. But
Yeah.
then like your story, like it's like, okay, so yeah, I was here at this place and I was doing this thing. Wait, what? You were what? Not
Mhm.
you. What? You know what I'm saying? It has the shock value and all that. And then you kind of just twist it around, and then next thing they know, they're like, oh, that's so touching.
Yeah.
God is good. Maybe I'll go to church this Sunday.
You
You
know
know,
what?
like,
Maybe the things I do aren't so bad, and God can forgive me and does love me even through my mistakes or whatever. There's nothing that's unredeemable.
Mhm.
And I can say that because it's been true for me. And so, yeah, it's just good to have a testimony to share. That's all I ever want to do. Even through the Ratchet Christian, it's just me finding a creative way to share my testimony. It's all the same thing. I've been telling the same story over and over and over again, just in different mediums. And it's up to God which one's going to succeed. But either way, I'm going to tell this story. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, and that's, you know what I'm saying. In that regard, that's kind of like how the Bible's set up in general, because it's just
Mhm.
it's just it's just a bunch of stories that are written down, and depending on who's reading it, it
Yeah.
sounds completely different.
You're
Because
so right.
somebody's takeaway is different than someone else's.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. Um, do you mind if I ask, like, what's your relationship like with God? Are you an atheist? Are you a believer? Like, how does that
Oh no,
look?
I believe in God. I believe in God
Okay.
for sure, for sure, for sure. I can't even. Nah, I can't even walk that back. I was a Yeah, I can't walk that back. Like I was a church kid growing up. Like I was the guy. I was in the Bible bowls, the Bible studies. Like
Yeah.
I was, you know what I'm saying, the like the yeah, like, it is Bible bowls, like where you like compete on biblical knowledge and stuff like that.
What? That's
Like
crazy.
spelling the name, like yeah, like so I know the Bible. Like I
You know
know it.
the word.
Like so if somebody says a verse to me, I'm like, I don't remember where that is, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I it's one of those things. And I was in it as a kid, really tough, and then end up somewhere in like the middle school years, kind of wasn't there as much. High school, first year, ninth grade wasn't really there as much. Then in 10th grade, I was back deeply involved in church again. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so that lasted till about, I'm gonna say I was 20. I was 20. Yeah, I was about 20 something. And then I kind of just stopped going. But it wasn't just I stopped going because I didn't want to go, or like I had a beef with God or anything like that. It's a longer story
Yeah.
that's not my necessarily my business to tell. So I'm not gonna say
Mhm.
it, but like my church just kind of dissolved. I,
Yeah.
I, I can put it that way. Like it kind of dissolved. What I called my church, not the building, but the people. Like I
Mhm.
was going for like the family of it all. Like and once the family dissolved, I was like, I'm out. Like because
Mhm.
I only attended this space to reach God with you guys. Like
Mhm.
I can do this by myself, or I
Mhm.
can go somewhere else
Mhm.
that's more fitting. So now I've just been church homeless. But
That's a real thing.
yeah,
That's
church homeless. But at the same time, I will say, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a nice long period where like I was just like, yeah, I was definitely an alcoholic. I
Mhm.
was definitely an alcoholic. Like my college years, because that same year when I turned 20,
Mhm.
like that's also when I really started like drinking heavily. Because I know
Same.
I know I tried some alcohol when I was like 19. I was like, nah, this is nasty, and then I didn't go back to it. And then when I was 20, I just made myself learn to like it.
Mhm.
I just made myself learn to like it. But really, it came from a place of being like heartbroken. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I was really like heartbroken and sad, and I was using the alcohol to cope,
Mhm.
and then just like it just jumped to like, and then my friends that they were drinking, so it just like it was like this culmination of things. So then like everybody was drinking, and then everybody was smoking, and then we tried something else, and then we're like, nah, that's not us. we're not
Mhm.
doing that. We're just gonna stick to drinking and smoking.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that's where we were at. That's where
Yeah.
we were at. Yeah, and then I joined the military, and then obviously I had to cut the smoking part out.
Yeah.
But the, and that was that.